Hi, Mr. Bruton here. This is a podcast on the southeast region of the United States and is meant for my third grade class. The states of the southeast region are West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, and Louisiana. West Virginia shares a border with 5 other states including Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. 2 of its top industries to make money are logging and coal mining. For fun, you and your family can go hiking or whitewater rafting, among other outdoor activities. The New River Gorge Bridge in Fayetteville, West Virginia is completely made out of steel and is over a half-mile long. Virginia is nicknamed the Mother of Presidents because 8 U.S. presidents were born in the state. Virginia Beach, the largest city in the state, is a beautiful destination for families to vacation in the summer. The computer chip is the state's highest money-making export because of all the schools and business demands for technology. The Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia is a national landmark in our country where it is the headquarters of the United States Department of Defense. North Carolina is the 28th largest state in the U.S. and ranks 10th in population. Be sure to check out a Panthers, Bobcats, or Hurricanes game if you are a sports fan. The Outer Banks is a unique set of barrier islands off the eastern coast of the state that is a hotspot for families to visit in the summer. Furniture making is a massive industry in North Carolina, where they make numerous pieces and ship them all over the world. South Carolina is bordered by just 2 states, North Carolina to the north and Georgia to the southwest. Located in the southern part of the state, Hilton Head Island is a popular destination for families with amazing beaches and golf. To learn a little bit about our history, be sure to visit Fort Sumter in Charleston Harbor, South Carolina, which is the site where the first shots of the Civil War were fired. Dairy products and poultry are 2 big items that the state sells to consumers to make money for its economy. Georgia got its name from King George II of Great Britain. Definitely head out to a Braves, Falcons, or Hawks game if you want to see some of Georgia's top athletes perform. Peaches are famously known as a Georgia special, and they help drive the economy in the state. The Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta is the largest in the world, so make sure you check out the sea animals there. Florida is the only state to border the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean, and has over 1,350 miles of coastline, the longest out of the 48 states that are connected. Disney World, the world-renowned resort with many different theme parks for families to visit, is located in Orlando, Florida. Go to any of the 9 pro sport teams that Florida has to offer: the Dolphins, Buccaneers, Jaguars, Heat, Magic, Rays, Marlins, Lightning, and Panthers. Famous for its oranges, Florida produces the majority of citrus fruit grown in the United States. Kentucky is the 37th largest and 26th most populated state in the U.S. Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky is one of the most prestigious horse race tracks in the world, and the famous Kentucky Derby is run there each year. The longest cave system in the world is Mammoth Cave National Park in the central part of the state, and would be a neat place to visit with your family. Some of the top automobiles and trucks like Fords and Toyotas are made in Kentucky and a big part of the state's economy. Tennessee is bordered by 8 other states including Kentucky, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, and Missouri. If you are into sports, take a day to see the Grizzlies, Predators, and Titans play. Elvis Presley, known as the King of Rock and Roll, has his estate called Graceland in Memphis and is a national landmark that is open to the public. The state has over 82,000 farms and more than half of them have beef cattle. Soybeans is a crop that also helps Tennessee's economy. Alabama has a waterway coming from the Gulf of Mexico that goes 1,300 miles into the state. The Port of Mobile is a large saltwater seaport on the Gulf of Mexico that allows boats in and out of the inland waterway. The University of Alabama is one of the state's top universities, and its football team is one of the nation's best, with a stadium that holds over 100,000 people. Cotton is a top product that Alabama grows and sells as part of its economy. Mississippi is the 32nd largest and 31st most populated state in the U.S. It is the top producer of catfish consumption in the United States from their farm-raised catfish. The Mississippi River is the famous body of water that splits our country in half and flows 2,530 miles from Minnesota to Mississippi. Home to the music genre called the blues, Mississippi has the Delta Blues Museum in Clarksdale for you and your family to visit. Arkansas shares a border with 6 states including Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Tennessee, and Mississippi. The Ozark Mountains cover an area of 47,000 square miles in parts of northern Arkansas where people can hike, camp, and do numerous water activities. Arkansas produces the most rice and turkey out of all the other 50 states, which helps tremendously in the state's economy. Duck hunting is a huge activity that many people in Arkansas participate in, with more than 1 million acres of public land to hunt on. The southern coast of Louisiana is one of the fastest disappearing areas in the world because of humans not properly taking care of the coast. Louisiana is the top producer of crawfish in the world, and the seafood industry supports about 16,000 jobs in the state. Be sure to check out the Pelicans play basketball and the Saints play football if you're looking for something to do for fun. New Orleans is the state's largest city and is a fun place to visit with your family. It has multiple parades and festivals throughout the year and is also the birthplace of jazz music.